What is going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, JayNotion, and today we've got a little bit of a funky unboxing video. So this is the first of a couple of videos that's going to be coming over the next couple of weeks, and this one in particular is something that I nabbed off of the TikTok shop for a very silly price. So sticking to the theme of gaming, sticking to the theme of retro gaming, which we've been doing a lot of on the channel. I'll leave a link to this product in the description of the video, and obviously I will give it a full test and review before I fully recommend it. I'm not endorsed by this, I'm not endorsed by the product at all, but I just thought I'd share a little bit of an unboxing video with you lovely people. So without further ado, we are checking out the Game Master R30XS. Now this is supposed to have, it's almost like an emulation Game Boy type device. It's supposed to have a ton of different games on it. So I paid around £53 for this one. I've seen them cheaper, but apparently this is the best one on the market in terms of the TikTok shop. Comes in a variety of colours, but I opted for said colour. Can you guess? I wanted a red one because red is my fave, but they didn't have any red ones, so I was a bit gutted about that. And instead I went for this. We've got a nice little thank you for your purchase. I love stuff like this. It's just a little bit of appreciation. If you are satisfied, you can participate in the activities at the top of the store homepage. If you need a refund, please refund. Thank you for your purchase. That's pretty cool. I love stuff like that. And here is the meat and veg. This is why you're here. So I saw this online and the screen looks amazing, but we'll go over that in a second. I'm just going to show you what we've got in the box. They do recommend that you actually use the charger that comes with this. Although this is just probably a standard USB-C, you don't really want to mess about with the voltage and stuff like that. So you can either just plug this in, there's a USB-A there. You want to plug that into your PC or your monitor or your PlayStation, or you could even get a like a switch head socket. Just click that into the socket head and then plug it into the wall, and you could charge it directly from the mains. But that's a USB-C charging cable. They do recommend you use that, as I said. And we've got a little bit of a console user manual as well, which we're going to go over shortly. Left rocker, dear me. Comes in a variety of colors though. The main ones are that really awesome black see-through kind of what reminds me of the old DualShock controllers, that sort of look. And you've got a purple-ish one there, you've got a white one. I really like the look of the white one. And then on some of the shops as well, you can get like red, you can get like a Pikachu yellow type color. But look at this, guys. You think it's white? Think again. Look at that. Looks very nice. So you've even got back panels there, which is like your L1, R1. See, L1, L2, R2, R1, and you've got your 5-volt battery in there. It's a rechargeable battery, guys, so you don't need to worry about replacing actual batteries or anything like that. But if it does, for whatever reason, go kaput, it's easy enough to take the back off and start blasting it. So all is good in the hood with this one. I don't really know what that is. TF2 game. I'm guessing that's a micro SD. I don't know. Got a power button there, there's a small R button on the right, you've got volume keys, and I think, yeah, if you look on the bottom, you've got an audio jack in the middle, so you can actually plug your headset or your headphones into this. A little tip as well, apparently, if you get one of these, you're supposed to use the left-hand socket, not the right-hand one. So if you notice there, there's two different holes, left and right, next to where the aux cable is, the aux hole, should I say. The DC one is what you want to charge, so you do not want to put it into this hole. It won't charge it. But also, apparently, if you use anything other than the provided USB-C cable, because of the voltage and stuff like that, it can actually cause some serious damage, so you don't want to be messing with it. It might not come on. I might need to charge it, but I'm going to try and turn it on. There we go. Open source console. We should probably peel this off, shouldn't we? Glorious. 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 So you're witnessing the very first turn on here as well, guys. I'm a bit turned on. I don't know about you. Emulation station. You may have heard of that if you've got a Steam Deck. It's the same as on a Steam Deck. You can launch a screensaver. There's a menu there. And look at this. You can literally pick what system. And yes, you can read that correctly. 1,927 games. So this is super handy for those long car journeys, or if you're going on holiday, or you just want to just pop out on your lunch. Oh my God, I hate that thing. Look at it. That's got to go straight away. I did not know that was on there. I freaking hate E.T. The creepy little turd. But anyway, there's loads and loads of stuff on there. Super Famicom kind of blends into Nintendo. You got your Super Nintendo, which is one of my favorite systems ever. N64. You got your Game Boys. We're getting into it now, guys. Game Boy Advance, DS, Mega Drive. And I've just noticed as well, this is insane. It actually tells you how many games are for each system. So this has got 4,905, 187, 3675, 2,000 on the Game Boy Color, which is nuts. Game Boy Advance, which was awesome. Plenty of Pokemon there, hopefully. 2934 Mega Drive games, which is insane. Sega Genesis, Sega 32X. There's a Dreamcast, 16 Dreamcast games on there. Game Gear, Neo Geo Pocket, Pocket Color. Open what? Open Boy? I've never heard of that. 72 PlayStation games as well, guys. PS1. 33 PSP, and it saves me getting a PSP because I was actually considering getting a PSP at some point. I've got a Vita, but I was going to get a PSP. Like, what more can you want? And then you can allocate stuff to your favorites as well. So just to show you this works, I'm just going to select a how do we do this? There we go. So these are the games for PlayStation. Bloody Roar, I've not played that in years. Castlevania's on there, Colin McRae, Cool Borders, Crash Bandicoot, first 3 Crash Bandicoots, Crash Bash, Crash Team Racing. Oh my God, I've just seen Dino Crisis. What the hell? Die Hard Trilogy, Doom, Driver, all the main games basically that people love. FIFA 2005, I used to love that game. Final Fantasy Tactics, yes please. Gran Turismo, the OG one. GTA 2, it's a shame they haven't got the first one, but can't win them all. Soul Reaver's on there. Marvel vs. Capcom, Medal of Honor, I love that game. Medieval 2, again it's a bit weird you haven't got the first one, but whatever. Mortal Kombat, Need for Speed, there's tons on here, guys, absolutely tons. Look, oh, here we go. Here we go. Director's Cut, Resi 2, my favourite Resident Evil game of all time, probably. Resident Evil 2. Nemesis. The original Nemesis game was much better than the remake, by the way. Road Rash is on there. Silent Hill, yes please baby. Spyro the Dragon, Tekken 2, Tekken 3 is my favourite fighting game of all time. We've got pretty much most of the Tomb Raiders. Tony Hawk's classic. X-Men Mutant Academy. So just to show you, and I hope this works, otherwise I'm going to look dumb, just how quickly this thing hopefully loads. There's a launch button. So yeah, if you've got a Steam Deck, you'll be very familiar with how this thing works. It's basically an emulation software and kit. Look at how quickly that loaded on a handheld device. But the screen doesn't really do it justice. It's absolutely nuts how good the screen is. I'm trying to get away from the light reflection so you guys can actually see how good it is. And the sound is incredible as well. This is coming through this device. I've not got anything connected to it. This is just the front speakers here. That is insane, isn't it? And there you go. You're actually in the game now. That is crazy. Just because... And the input is... The input's instant. The input is actually instant. There's no button lag whatsoever. I was expecting a bit of button lag with this, but there ain't. Wow. It's a bit hard to do one-handed, but... This is crazy. Always got to batter people who are quarrying. because why not? That is insane. That is absolutely insane. But just to show another game, can we turn that off easily? How do we turn it off? Oh my god, it's got a wake up feature. That is nuts. That is actually nuts. Right guys, I'm just going to let you keep looking at that while I have a look at the manual real quick. Epic music. There you go, you've got a shortcut menu in there which tells you how to get backtrack in the game, load an instant game. You can got instant save features as well. Emulate a menu. Exit the current game. Select and start, press twice. There we go, see if this works. Oh my god. That's so good. That is so good. And we're gonna go back. I'm trying to read through the thing what I need to press. You've got a menu there as well you can mess about with. Sound, UI, scraper settings. So you can change like the frame rates and stuff if you need to, but this is ready to go outside the box, guys. You can just smash this straight away. You can update game lists as well. So I assume that there's a way, if you want to download more ROMs, if you're good at modding and you're good at emulating yourself, you can actually download the ROMs onto an SD card. And I assume that's what that's for. Put the SD card in, update your game lists, and then you'll get even more. So if you do want to play Medieval 1, or any of the other games that we've said that weren't there, that you were hoping are there, you can do it. Pretty nuts, isn't it? Absolutely nuts. Let's have a quick look at the PSP. Look at this. Bomberman's on there, Castlevania, Def Jam, Fight for New York, one of the best games ever made. Dragon Ball Z for you anime fans. Vice City. So there's not as many for the PSP, but these are hard to come by, aren't they? I guarantee you, even if you just went and bought all those PSP games now on a PSP, that'll set you back hundreds of pounds. This cost me like just shy of 50 quid. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. I love the layout of it as well. It's nice and easy. Let's see what Mega Drive ones they got, because that was one of my favourite systems as well. If they've got Golden Axe, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10 straight away. Battle Squadron. Some of these I haven't even played. Castlevania Bloodlines. Desert Strike, amazing game. Oh my god, I didn't realise you get a little preview as well. What? That is nutty. That is Earthworm Jim. Can you guys remember this? One of the hardest games known to mankind, but my god, was it good. Oh, they've got Golden Axe 2, but not Golden Axe 1. Golden Axe 3 was pretty good as well. Well, straight away I'm sold. Jungle Strike, one of my favourites. Lion King, that was tough as nails. Michael Jackson's Moonwalk, sure, why not? But this is crazy. This is absolute. I just want to quick look at Game Boy Advance. I'm expecting some Pokemon in there. It just runs so well. I didn't expect it, especially with like PS1. You expect it with these, like Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color. You expect instant loading times, but PlayStation 1 loading straight away is nuts. Oh my god, they've got Dark Alliance on there, Baldur's Gate. See you never. See you never. Batman Begins. Hell yes, Beyblade. Pokemon ripoff. Don't at me. I could just search for Pokemon, but I just want to... Look at this. Look how many games there are. Jeez Louise. Here we go, baby. 10th anniversary Pokemon. Aurora ticket. I don't know what that is. Mystery Dungeon. There we go. Now we're talking. Pinball. Hell yes, Emerald version, Fire Red, which is my favourite Pokemon version of all time. I'm going to be playing that in a second. Leaf Green, Sapphire, Power Rangers. This is nuts, guys. Premier Manager. And you've got quick save functions on it as well, so you can just redo like a stock save, turn the thing off, or you, like you saw, you can just press the power button and it goes into sleep mode. Press it again, it comes back on. Got a full battery charge out of the packs, ready to go. And endless hours of fun. But this is ideal. This is a brilliant birthday gift. I know Valentine's Day is tomorrow, but you're not going to see this by then. But do you know what I mean? It's Christmas, anything like that. I'm just blown away at how quick it loads the PlayStation games. We're not going to play Silent Hill, but let's just see how quick this loads. This is supposed to be quite tasty to load. But again, you could just put your own ROM. Look at that. You could just put your own ROMs into this. If you wanted more, it's got storage for more. You can just download it onto an SD card, put the card in there if you know what you're doing with your emulation stuff, and you've got even more games. You've got your joysticks there, which feel like PS2-ish joysticks. This feels nice and sturdy. The buttons are great. Let me turn it down a tad because it's hella loud. This is OG Silent Hill. The OG Silent Hill, look. Is that crazy or what? That's mad. That is mad. Absolute madness. PS1 game. I'm gonna skip it. Look how quick it loads. That is nutty. That is absolutely nutty behaviour. Look at it. Come on, camera, don't let me down. This place is like a ghost town. Cheryl Tweed. Look. That is madness. Obviously, when you've got two hands, you've got your trigger buttons on the back. So any games that use the back triggers, the shoulder buttons, you're good to go. But there's literally no lag, guys. There's literally no input lag whatsoever. I was expecting it to have a little bit of an issue. Do you know what I mean? Expected it to have a little bit of an issue loading PlayStation 1 especially, but it goes straight in there. There's no messing. There's no messing whatsoever. It's incredible. So yeah, that is that's the official unboxing, guys. I hope you liked it. I'm going to be spending a stupid amount of time on this. And if you want to see the product again, this is what it is. Game Master R36S. There's a load of clones of these apparently floating around that they're really, really bad. The battery life on them is not great. The emulation doesn't work all the time. Some of the games don't work for some reason. So there's a lot of duds of these going around. So what I will do is leave a link to the exact product page that I bought this from, so you guys know exactly where the genuine seller is. But yeah, it literally, altogether, postage included, it cost me about 50 quid, just shy of 50 quid. So if you love your retro games, you love your handheld, your Game Boys, your N64s, Mega Drive, you saw all the stuff that's on there. And there is a search function on it as well. There's no point in showing you it. You literally just press a button, type in what game you want, and it'll come up. But yeah, that is absolutely nuts if you think about it. For the price that it is, that is everything you get with it in the box and everything else. So really, really pleased with that. Apparently battery life, you get a good 5 or 6 hours minimum when you're playing it flat out, especially on the intense games like your PS1 games, which I would call the intense ones for what this is. You get about 5 hours battery life, and then if you're playing like your Game Boy games or your SNES games, you get even longer than that. It boasts about a 7 to 8 hour battery, if not longer, before you have to charge it. Charge apparently is about an hour and a half, but again, they recommend you use the USB-C that comes free with the little package in the box as well. So there we go, gang. Hope you enjoyed it. It's another little taster of the retro stuff that I'm diving into at the minute. Very, very pleased with the purchase. Like I said, I'm not endorsed by this product at all, but I'm already seeing that this is going to cause hours of fun. So I'll do another review on this if you want further down the line. But if you've got any questions in the meantime about this product, just let me know. And as I said, I will link to the product page in the description of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you again in the next video or stream. Take care, guys. Peace.